going crazy.
Hello, bonjour. It's Alex and Sophie here. And seeing as this vlog sort of kicked off because we moved to Geneva, and we thought we'd sort of start things off by talking about our top tips and advice of what to do when you first move somewhere, whether it be Geneva or another country, and how to keep yourself from going crazy.
It's a guide to your first week.
Exactly. So tip number 1 is put some makeup on.
And by that, we don't mean
that you're ugly.
We don't mean that if you don't normally wear makeup, like suddenly, oh, this is going to solve all my problems. That's not going to help. What we mean is, most women do wear a little bit of makeup. So I think it's important not to get into the cycle of 48 hours of wearing pajamas. Get up, put your normal clothes on, put a little bit of makeup on. Yeah. You'll feel better about yourself. You know, stare yourself in the mirror and go, today's the day.
Exactly. Get into a routine and make things as normal as possible.
Carpe diem.
Yeah, exactly. You can't sit in the apartment all day and watch
in the dark.
You're
not the Godfather. Don't do it.
and watch reruns of, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We love Kimmy K, but it's not the time to do it. Just, put some makeup on, get dressed, just get out there. Which leads us to tip number 2, which is get out of the house.
Get out of the house and explore.
Yeah.
We'll do a video on sort of tram stops in Geneva and how to get around and stuff like that a bit more specifically later. Yeah. But what we mean by that is just get out of the apartment, the service apartment or wherever you're staying, and just find your bearings a little bit. You know, get some fresh air. Everyone needs fresh air. It's good for the soul.
No, absolutely. Because I remember when I first got here, I didn't know where my apartment was in relation to the center of the city.
I was the same.
Where the supermarket was, where I could buy, I don't know, shower gel,
tampons,
shower gel, it's just stupid stuff. And just getting out of my apartment, taking a walk around the neighborhood and just finding out where everything was just made me feel so much better, because I didn't feel like I was
I mean, I was scared to leave the apartment. I was telling her, we laugh about it now, but I was so sort of shell-shocked that I wouldn't admit it, but I didn't want to leave the apartment. It was cold, I wasn't used to the weather, I was just a bit overwhelmed. And I think getting out made me realize, listen, I'm not going to get mugged or kidnapped by the mafia. It's fine to live here. Other people live here, and I think it did me some good.
By the mafia?
Whatever. Okay.
So tip number 3 is to find a hobby.
Sign up for something. Sign up for something. Sign up for something.
Yeah, exactly. So whether if you went to the gym quite regularly where you used to live, or you did basketball, or I don't know, knitting, you will always find the equivalent of whatever you did.
Whatever. So like, for example, here, people speak French, so you may want to get up and you want to sign up for a French class where you can meet other people, and it's just the act of signing up for something, no matter what it may be, is going to make you feel so much better.
It's something familiar which you can take with you, basically.
Yeah, so if you're not working at the time, or you're looking for a job, you're sort of doing something and you're getting out of the apartment, you've got something to look forward to, something to wake up for in the morning, rather than getting up at like 11 and eating Special K all day. I did that. Where I really did that.
Confessions
on camera. Confessions. Tip number 4.
Exactly, and that leads us nicely to tip number 4, because tip number 4 is say yes
to the draft.
Say yes and to meeting new people, and don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Make friends.
Yes, because friends are good.
Friends are important.
Yes, exactly. Because for every fruitcake you meet, you will actually meet someone that you click with.
Well, how about that point that you were making about you were reluctant to make friends here because you felt like you had enough friends?
Absolutely. Not that you have enough friends, but I think it's just quite normal to compare the friends you had where you lived and just be like, well, I'm never going to find people that are the same. And that's not true, because that's what I sort of thought a little bit, and then I met you. And life made sense.
And we're not telling you to be like, oh, go away, we don't care about you, leave your friends behind, leave your family behind, I'm here now, I don't want to talk to you. Yeah. We're just saying that where you are now, it's going to help to make your own base of friends here. Absolutely. Your own small community of people that, understand you, and people you can call up, hey, you want to eat?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to eat? Sushi?
Exactly.
Want to grab a coffee?
Yeah.
And it like she said, it is about saying yes. So someone calls and makes the effort with you, and it's easy to say like, oh, I'm just not feeling like it. It's hard to put yourself out there, but be like, yes. Where are you? Starbucks. Okay, where's that? I will find it. Let's meet for a coffee. Let's do this.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And whoever, and that friend will always lead to another friend.
Whether it works out or not.
Exactly.
You will feel better.
Yeah,
100%.
And you put yourself out there, and that's what's important. And then there's tip number 5.
This is the most important tip.
And yeah, it's a bit cheesy, but
we always forget this. Be positive. Yes. Always stay positive. This is a very important one.
Stay positive and have a sense of humor, because things will inevitably go wrong, as they do when you move to a new place. Yeah, and you just have to laugh about it, because otherwise you'll cry.
you don't want to cry.
No one
wants to come home to someone like sopping their eyes out. It's not attractive. No, I'm just joking.
No,
but
exactly.
yeah, it's easy, and this is an obvious one. Like she said, like, oh, you know, stay positive. I apply that to, you know, my life all the time. But I think it's easy to get into a bit of negative slump about things.
Into a rut.
Yeah, get into a rut, feeling a bit like, oh, I don't know how things are done now. I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't face this. But you know, like she said, laugh at yourself. You know, go out there and grab life by the balls and just get stuff done, and you know, take a deep breath. It's not going to be like it was where you used to live, but it's always going to have its pros and its cons.
Absolutely.
It's going to have something that you know, where you came from didn't have, and it's about finding that and discovering it and enjoying it.
Don't compare to where you came from.
Life is a journey.
Exactly. Don't compare to where you came from, because where you've moved to now, I mean, Geneva is so different from where we used to live, but you know, you just get on with it.
And no, like, yeah, we were talking about this the other day. We were saying like life is a journey, and it's so cool to sort of collect these memories into sort of the book of your life. You know, going to a different place, getting the opportunity to live abroad. It is amazing.
Exactly.
And finding out more about it. So I think that just about does it for us today.
Wraps it up. And we hope you enjoyed and that you found this useful or just mildly entertaining. And
laugh at it.
Laugh at it. And
we'll see you
in the next video
soon.